Afternoon and welcome on the YouTube channel of BYJU'S Exam Prep. I'm Gourav Gupta and I welcome all of you in CAT 2023 series of sessions where we are discussing the basics of algebra, where we'll be solving the questions which are based on the very basics of algebra. And this is part number 5 in this series. Now, the questions that I'm going to take on today, yes, some of the questions will be a little basic, but some of the questions will be very good. So the questions, all the questions that we are going to take on today will be the mix of the level of difficulty, starting from very basic to the medium, as well as the somewhere between medium to high level of difficulty. Will not be taking very difficult questions because my belief is since this session is titled as basic of algebra, so we should be restricting ourselves to some of the questions which are lying somewhere in the level of difficulty which is near to medium level of difficulty. Okay, so most of these questions will be solvable, and I've tried to cover these questions from almost every area of algebra. So good afternoon, everyone. Sachin, Priyanshi, good afternoon. Good afternoon to all the students who are right now in this session. So friends, the questions will appear on your screens one by one. I'll be giving you somewhere around 45 seconds to get familiar with every question, to solve that question, after which I'll be discussing the solution of that question. All right. So friends, let us quickly begin with solving these questions without wasting any time. Okay. चलिए, so start करते हैं all of you. So the first question, a warm-up question for all of you, will appear on your screens in a few moments. I want all of you to be well prepared with all the basics of algebra. Okay, and please take out one pen and two or three sheets of paper so that you can do proper rough work for each of these questions. All right. So let's quickly begin with this. First question on your screen now. Which of the following pairs of linear equations will have a unique solution? A very basic question based on algebra. A very basic of algebra. So come on, give me an answer for this one. Quickly, all of you, please post your answer A, B, C, or D. Option A, B, C, or D in the chat box. Which of the following pairs of linear equations will have a unique solution? All right, nice music code. All right, okay. Now, if you will look at a pair of linear equations, as I have given a general form of the pair of linear equations, then we will have a unique solution if a1 upon a2 is not equal to b1 upon b2. Okay, so the ratio of the coefficients of x and the ratio of the coefficients of y, if they are not equal, then we will have unique solution. Okay, so we just need to look at this part, the ratio of coefficients of x for option A, it is 2 upon 3, and the ratio of the coefficients of y is 4 upon 6. I can say that 2 upon 3 and 4 upon 6, they are equal. So option A will not be the correct answer because these two ratios should not be same. Look at option B, I have 1 upon 1 and then 2 upon 2. 1 upon 1 and 2 upon 2. 1 upon 1, 2 upon 2, they both are equal. Okay, so in this case, again, the ratio is equal and hence answer cannot be option B. Checking option C, I have 1 upon 1 for the coefficients of x and 1 upon minus 1, the ratio of the coefficients of y. Now, these two are not equal. Okay, so I can say that since the ratios are not equal, the correct answer should be option C. Okay, so option C is the correct answer for question number 1. Let's move on to question number 2. Question number 2, if alpha and beta are the roots of the equation x square plus 17x plus 19 equal to 0, then find the equation whose roots are alpha square and beta square. Now, not an easy question, I would say, but you must be knowing the logic, the concept behind these type of questions. I will try to give you the shortcut method. I'll not give you the conventional way of solving this. I'll give you the shortcut method of solving this question. First of all, I'll give you 45 seconds. This question can be easily answered in 45 seconds. Let's see who will be the first person to give a correct answer. For the previous one, Neeraj and Sachin, I think both of you were incorrect and you would have understood what mistake you have done for the previous question. Come on, everyone. Give me an answer for this one. Alpha and beta are the roots of the given equation. Find the equation whose roots are alpha square and beta square. Come on, quickly. Okay. Now, if I'll go by the conventional way, then I'll be writing the sum of the roots of the given equation as well as the product of the roots. So sum of the roots alpha plus beta is minus b upon a, that is minus 17, and alpha into beta is 19. Okay. Now the roots of the required equation are alpha square and beta square. So sum of the roots of the required equation, that is alpha square plus beta square, can be written as the alpha plus beta whole square minus 2 alpha beta. Now I know the value of alpha plus beta. I know the value of alpha into beta. I can calculate the value of the sum of the roots. Similarly, you can calculate the value of the product of the roots. So product of the roots of the required equation will be alpha square multiplied by beta square. That is alpha into beta whole square. That will be equal to 19 square, that is 361. I'll also write the value of the sum of the roots. So 17 square minus 17 whole square is 289 minus twice of 19, that is 38. Okay, so this value will come out to be 251. Now writing the equation, which is x square minus sum of the roots into x plus product of the roots equal to 0. So x square minus 251 x plus 361 equal to 0 will be the answer of this question. So the correct answer should be option A. Alright. Now this was the conventional way of solving this question. Now I'll give you an unconventional way, a shortcut way. Now since you have to make another equation whose roots are square the roots of given equation. So in the original equation, instead of x, do the substitution by under root x. So substitute under root x instead of x. Okay. So the original equation is x square plus 17x plus 19 equal to 0. x की जगह root x substitute कर दो तो x square क्या बन जाएगा, it will become x plus 17 under root x plus 19 equal to 0. I'll keep x plus 19 on one side and minus 17 root x will go on the other side. Now take the whole square on both sides, do the squaring on both sides. So you will get x square plus 361 plus 38x is equal to 289x. Upon simplifying, you will get the same answer. That is x square minus 251x plus 361 equal to 0. Okay, so both the methods are equally good. Important thing is you must know both these methods. You must understand both these methods because there is different usage of these two methods separately. Okay, so that was question number 2. The correct answer is option A. Let's move on to the next question, question number 3. Again, a tricky question this one is. Be careful while solving this. Now Girish had 16 yen and $9. Mohit had 14 yen and $12. Mahesh, who does not have anything, received 26 rupees and 32 rupees. So this is equivalent. Okay. So received 26 and 32 rupees from Girish and Mohit respectively. Now each of them had an equal value of money with them. So what we have to do is we need to find out the conversion factor of yen and dollar. So what is the value of yen in terms of rupees? What is the value of yen in terms of rupees? This is what you'll have to find out. If they have divided the money available with them equally among three of them. It's a very logical question, huh? Any answer for this one? Now, first of all, let us write the total money with them. So, total money with them in terms of yen and dollars is 16 plus 14, that is 30 yen, and dollars are 9 plus 12, that is $21. Now, since this money is to be divided equally among three of them, then each of them should get 10 yens and $7. Each of them will get this much. Okay. Now Girish already had 16 yen and $9, and he'll be left with 10 yens and $7. Okay. So 10 yen, $7, ये होगा सबके पास, right? So Girish must have given 6 yens and $2 to this person, okay, to Mahesh. And in terms of rupees, this value is 26. So I can say that 6 yens and $2 are equivalent to 26 rupees. Okay. Now, similarly, let's talk about Mohit. Now, Mohit originally had 14 yens and $12, and finally, he'll be left with 10 yens and $7. So that means he must have given 4 yens and $5 to Mahesh, whose value is 32 rupees. Okay. Now you have two equations. You can solve them for y and d and get the value of y. So we have to find the value of y. So I will eliminate the value of d. I will eliminate variable d. So variable d को eliminate करने के लिए I'll multiply the first equation by 5 and second equation by 2 and we'll do the subtraction. So 30y minus 8y, that is 22y, is equal to 5 into 26 is 130. 130 minus 64. Okay. So the value of y will come out to be, this is on the right hand side 66. 66 upon 22 is equal to 3. Okay. A very simple, straightforward calculation. Yes, Rajiv and Pratyush, both of you are absolutely correct. So the value of yen in terms of rupees is option D, that is 3. Okay. So that was question number 3. Let's move on and look at question number 4. Question number 4 is slightly tricky. And if you have practiced algebra, then only you'll be able to solve this type of question. So let's see how many of you can give me a correct answer for this one. Now, this is not an easy question, and this type of question can easily qualify to appear in your examination. I'll give you 1 minute. If you know the method, this question can be easily done in a matter of 1 minute. All right, any answers for this one? Value of x is given. You'll have to find out the value of x cube plus x plus 1 upon x plus 1 upon x cube. I can give you a hint for this. You can combine x and 1 upon x and x cube and 1 upon x cube separately. Okay, the value of x is given. Find the value of 1 upon x, find the value of 1 upon x, and then add x and 1 upon x. That will be easier for you to observe this one. So let's solve it. The value of x is given. I'll write the value of 1 upon x first of all. So 1 upon x will be 1 upon root 6 minus root 5. Let's do the rationalization and it will be root 6 plus root 5 divided by 6 minus 5. That will be equal to root 6 plus root 5. Okay. Now x plus 1 upon x will be root 6 minus root 5 and root 6 plus root 5. That will be equal to twice of under root 6. Root 5 will get cancelled. Okay. So x plus 1 upon x का value पता लग गया मुझे. Done. Now using this, I'll try to find out the value of x cube plus 1 upon x cube. Okay. Now at the bottom of the screen, I'll write the formula, or on the right hand side, I'll write the formula for a cube plus b cube. So a cube plus b cube, this will be equal to a plus b whole cube minus 3ab bracket a plus b. Okay, so I'll apply the same formula here. So x cube plus 1 upon x cube can be written as x plus 1 upon x whole cube minus 3 times x into 1 upon x, that will be equal to 1, and bracket a plus b, that is x plus 1 upon x. Now I can substitute the values. So x plus 1 upon x is 2 under root 6 whole cube minus 3 times 2 under root 6. Okay. Now 2 under root 6 whole cube will be 8 into 6, 48 root 6 minus 6 root 6. That is 42 under root 6. Okay. So this is x cube plus 1 upon x cube. Now you can find out the value of the given expression. It will be the sum of this and this. Adding these two, you will get 44 under root 6 as your answer. Okay. So option D will be the correct answer for this question. All right. Let's move on and look at question number 5. Pratyush, yes, there is a delay of somewhere around 5 seconds, 5 to 10 seconds in the chat. Yes, there is a small delay. Which of the following quadratic equations will not have a real root? Hardly a question of 30 seconds. Which of the following quadratic equations will not have a real root? Now, what is the condition of getting real roots or not having real roots? Now, the condition for non-real roots, that means imaginary roots, is discriminant, which is b square minus 4ac. If it is less than 0, discriminant, which is b square minus 4ac, if it is less than 0, then you will have non-real roots. Okay. For the first option, so we'll have to go with the options now. So for the first option, b square, that is 7 square 49, minus 4 into 5 into 1, that is 20, which is 29 is greater than 0. Hence, it will have real roots. This was option A. Option B, 3 square, minus 3 square, which is 9, then minus 4 into 6 into minus 1, that will be plus 24. plus 24. Again, this is positive. Okay. Option C, minus 6 whole square, that is 36, minus 4 into 7 into 1, that is 28. Again, this is positive. So option A, B, and C are giving me the positive value of the discriminant. So the correct answer has to be option D. Let's check option D. It is 4 square, that is 16, minus 4 into 3 into 2. So that is 24. So this value is minus 8. Minus 8 is less than 0, and hence option D will have non-real roots. So the correct answer for this question will be option D. Okay. Let's move on to question number 6. Question number 6 is based on logarithms. So you'll have to simplify and get me the value of this expression that is given in the form of logarithms. Easy question है, जल्दी से आंसर दे दो. Come on, quickly write your answer. बहुत सिंपल क्वेश्चन है, ओरली भी सॉल्व कर सकते हो और you can solve it in maximum of a single step. Just you must know the very basics of logarithms. This is one property that will be used, and this is another property that will be used. So I've already got answers from two of the students. Nice. Simple question hai, I believe. Yes. A log 125 to the base 5. So first of all, if I look at the first property, it says log of a raised to the power n, and the base is b raised to the power n, can be written as m upon n log of a to the base b. Okay. So log of 125. So 125 can be written as 5q. 3 will come in front. Okay. And log of 5 to the base 5 will be left, and using the second property that I have written on the left hand side, this value will become 1. So 3 multiplied by 1 is the first set. Next is log of 512. Now 512 is 8 cube. So similar thing will be used, which I have done for log 125 to the base 5. So log 512 to the base 8 will become 3, then minus log of 343. Log 343 will be 7 cube, and the base is 7 square. Okay. So this will become 3 upon 2, right? And whole divided by log of 36 to the base 6. 36 is 6 square. So this will become 2. So this will be 3 plus 3 upon 2 divided by 2, that is 3 upon 4. Now 3 plus 3 upon 4, that is 3 plus 0.75, will be 3.75. So the correct answer for this question will be 3.75. That is option C. Okay. Moving on, next question. Question number 7. An easy but slightly complex question on functions. So basically, this is the question of composite functions, where you'll have to find f of gx, g of fx, and so on. So easy question है, आराम से हो सकता है in less than 1 minute. Now there is no need to find the function. You can directly find the values of these functions for the value of x. All right, nice. Okay, let's do this. Now, first of all, you have hx. Okay, x is given as 40. So h of 40 will be equal to 40 upon 4, that is 10. Okay, so this value will be equal to 10. Now, g of 10 is what we have to calculate, right? So, g of 10 will be equal to 3 into 10, that is 30, minus 2, that is 28. So, this portion will be equal to 28. Now, we have to calculate f of 28. So, f of 28 will be equal to 28 square, right? So, I'll write it as 28 square. So, this value will be 28 square. Done. Now, again, h of 28 square. So, h of 28 square, h of 28 square will be equal to 28 square upon 4. Done. So this is the value of a of x, right? A of x का value आ गया. Now finally we have to find out the value of h of ax. So h of ax का value कितना है? 28 square upon 4. So that will be equal to h of x is x upon 4. So that is 28 square upon 4 whole divided by 4. And upon simplification, you will get the answer as 49. So some of the students have given the answer as 98. 98 is not the correct answer. The correct answer is option B, that is 49. All right. ठीक है? समझ में आया? Let's move on and look at the next question, question number 8. Now, 8 friends have a distinct number of chocolates, and the number of chocolates forms a GP. If any friend cannot get less than 2 and more than 300 chocolates, then find which of the following numbers can be the number of chocolates that any friend can have. A very easy question. बहुत easy question है. Do a little bit of hidden trial. Write the numbers. Write these number of chocolates which are in geometric progression, and you'll be easily able to get the answer. All right, Shraddha. I believe this one was simple. This one was easy. So minimum 2 chocolates can be given to anyone and maximum 300 chocolates. And the number of chocolates are in geometric progression. Also, since we are talking about the number of chocolates, it has to be an integral value. Okay. So if I'll consider a common ratio of 2 in this geometric progression, then the number of chocolates will be 2, the minimum number of chocolates, then 4, 8, 16, 32 I have among the options, but let's see if I can write 8 numbers in geometric progression such that the last term is less than 300. Okay, so I have written 5 terms, then 6th term will be 64, 7th term will be 128, and 8th term will be 256. So I have written all these 8 numbers which are in GP such that the last term, the largest of these numbers, is less than 300. So yes, 32 can be one of the terms or the number of chocolates that any of the friend can have. So answer is option A, an easy one. Okay. Moving on, question number 9, a question which is based on inequalities, modulus, and maxima minima. All the concepts will be used: inequalities, modulus, and maxima minima. So you are given two inequalities in the form of modulus and another expression in the form of modulus for which you'll have to maximize the value. The logic that will be used here is if you are given mod x is less than k, where k is a positive number, then the value of x will be between k and minus k. Okay, so if modulus of x is less than k, then the value of x will lie between minus k and plus k. All right. So if you are given that modulus of 2p minus 7 is less than 11, then I can say that the value of 2p minus 7, this value will be less than equal to 11 and will be greater than equal to minus 11, right? So the value of 2p will lie between minus 4 and 18. So the value of p will be less than equal to 9 and greater than equal to minus 2. Okay, so this is the range of values of p. Similarly, I'll get the range of values of q. Okay, so 4p minus 9, 4p minus 9 will be less than equal to 27 and greater than equal to minus 27. And I can say that p will be less than equal to 36 upon 4, that is 9, and greater than equal to minus 18 upon 4 minus 9 upon 2. So this is the range of values of p. All right. Now I have to find out the maximum value of modulus p minus modulus q. Okay, modulus p minus modulus q. Now to maximize this value, I should be maximizing this part and I should be minimizing this part, entire part. Now to maximize modulus p, I should maximize the value of p. Okay, I should be maximizing the modulus of p, that is the magnitude of p. Okay, so if I put p as 9, then I can get the maximum value of modulus p. So this value will be 9 minus. Now let's talk about modulus q. A modulus of any number can never be negative. Okay, so अगर मुझे इसको minimize करना है, I cannot take it to the negative side. The minimum value of the modulus of any number can be 0. Okay, so I'll see that if q, I'm sorry मैंने यहाँ पे p लिख दिया, यहाँ पे q होना चाहिए था. Okay, so the minimum value of modulus q will be when q will be equal to 0. Can the value of q be equal to 0? Yes, the value of q can be equal to 0 because it is lying between minus 9 by 2 and plus 9. So the value of q will be 0. That will minimize the value of modulus q. So 9 minus 0, that is 9, will be the maximum value of the given expression. So the correct answer here should be option B, which is correctly given by some of the students. Okay, I hope you all have understood, right? Let's move on and look at the last question for the day. Slightly tricky one. If f of x square minus 6x plus 6 is equal to 7x plus 12, then find the value of f of minus 3. Any answers for this? देखने में अजीब लग रहा है क्वेश्चन, बट इजी क्वेश्चन है, ये बहुत इजी क्वेश्चन है. Now we have to find out the value of f of minus 3. Okay. Now we are given f of x square minus 6x plus 6. So I'll substitute this as minus 3. Okay, so I'll substitute x square minus 6x plus 6 equal to minus 3, and we'll find out the value of x. The value of x that I'll obtain, I'll substitute it on the right hand side. Okay, so x square minus 6x plus 9 equal to 0, and this will give me x minus 3 whole square equal to 0. So the value of x will be equal to 3. Okay, so I've got the value of x as 3. So f of x square minus 6x plus 6. So this is equal to 7x plus 12. So 7x plus 12. Now in this, substitute x as 3. So my answer will be 7 into 3, that is 21, plus 12 will be equal to 33. Okay. So some of the students once again have given the correct answer as option C, which is 33. Okay. So friends, that is all about this lecture. I hope you would have enjoyed, you would have learned something from the questions that I have solved. Okay, I have not taken very difficult questions, but definitely we have taken some of the questions which can easily qualify to appear in your examinations. Through these questions, we are basically trying to cover up the fundamentals of algebra. Okay, so already the name of the title was Basics of Algebra. So we were not expecting to do some higher level of difficulty questions, but we have covered considerably good quality questions in this session. All right. Now, friends, new batches are available for CAT 2023 comprehensive program. So you can enroll if you are not a part of BYJU'S Exam Prep. The complete details are given on your screen, and you can use the link that is given in the description of this session to avail some more information about the same. The next scholarship test to get up to 90% scholarship on all the CAT preparation programs is on 28th of May at 11 a.m. So do register for this examination in case you want to enroll for any of the CAT preparation programs. How to maximize your score in CAT 2023? Today at 7 p.m., 23rd of May at 7 p.m., Saral sir is taking a session. So this session is a must attend session for all of you if you want to maximize your score in CAT 2023. 500 most expected CAT questions. This series, which started on 6th of April, is continuing and it will go up to CAT examination. So you must subscribe to the YouTube channel of BYJU'S Exam Prep to have a look at, to attend all these sessions. That is all from my side, my dear friends. You can get social with us on these social media platforms. Thank you very much for being a part of this session.